All right, welcome back, everybody. I know the layout's a little messed up. We just gotta fix some things. Welcome back to the Nerdy Playbook. We are in Echoes Bahamut, episode 18. Just a friendly reminder that I mentioned in the last episode. We'll be at C2E2, which is in Chicago, at the end of the month. So if any of you go to C2E2, feel free to check us out. We'll actually be cosplaying as our characters on that Friday. Also, this campaign will not be playing that week. It's probably smarter that we actually take some time to make sure that we actually get everything done, and we'll actually be at. It'll be too much. So that Wednesday we will not be playing.
It's a rest week.
Yes. So that being said, let's hit the intro. Okay, we're back. Let me just quick fix this layout before we begin.
I can see my forehead.
Yeehaw.
Could you not before?
Oh yeah, and then I'm on the other
Look at the layout, hon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, well, because I was changing what I was multi-classing into, so I had to.
Oh no, you're.
Did that right.
Now, you're Mama.
Yes, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I leveled up.
Haha!
I'm
not stuck to
Helga.
you're stuck to the bed.
How does it feel to be Helga?
Right now, Xander is Mixes. Are you ready to speak in a really high voice?
How can I do this all the time? Yeah.
Oh my
Super
God.
hyper.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'll make all the friends. Want to be friends?
And recap, go.
Yeah.
Then we went to drink, and then we went and fought everyone, and then we ate popcorn, and then we.
Oh God.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun if we all changed was each other's character for like a half a minute.
Oh, we should do that for
Joel planned
April
some
Fool's
session
Day.
where-
Oh, that would be fun.
Yes,
That'd be
like for April Fool's week. Like
Yeah.
day week, we should all change each other's characters and play each other's.
That's the
and
week
be
of
It
like,
won't be canon,
So-
but
Oh,
it'll
it'll
be like a
be-
fun one-shotty thing.
yeah, I know. But
I just think it'd be funny if he made some mind-changing, like
That
either
too, I
a
just thought
drug
of
or
that,
something like that.
Right.
Or swap bodies. We could do the Freaky Friday.
Whoa. Yeah.
just bear with us. We're having fun over here. Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we're having loads of fun up in here.
Yeah, you are, Helga.
I'm yeah, I am.
Yeah, you
I'm
are.
paying for it. I'm paying for it too.
Oh man.
Hope y'all
Ready.
don't need me at this meeting. Just throwing that out there.
Just saying.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
supposed
that's
to be
right.
there,
What's-
so-
What's gonna happen?
Oh.
We're gonna have to come find you.
Yay!
Yup.
I'm
I am
to
sending.
us.
I'm sending. We will kind of get
Hey,
there.
where's Helga?
Hello?
Do you wanna know?
I'm upside down. I'm in this bed. Somewhere.
There we go. All right.
Oh, there we go. Yay.
All right. So we do not have Murphy
Also.
today. He is doing some stuff with the family, so family comes first. But we got some. I got some instructions from him, so we'll work from there. Where we last left off, you all made your way over to the fighting club to have Finra throw in her medal.
Amanda, you're gonna probably have to mute yourself because I'm hearing Joe through your.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, 'cause
sorry.
your speakers.
Good.
Oh shoot.
She
Um,
figured it out.
To test your medal, in the process, you were able to fight against other contestants, including Murfta, who you two became first and second place, awarding you weapons and gold, and in the process, you and Murfta decided to trade item for gold. And that was pretty much it. You guys decided to head back. You were given a nice room, split up the group. We have Murfta and Finra in the nice rooms. Everybody else headed back to their rooms, along with still the missing Helga from her long night. It is the morning. But before you wake up, a couple things you need to address. We're going to go all around the room. Because it's been a while since this team has had something that might have occurred to them in their dreams.
Ooh.
So, we're going to start off with Mixus.
You're gonna start with me?
Mhm.
So, not affecting your dream, not affecting your sleep pattern at all.
Nope, because I was asleep for 4 hours.
During the process of your sleep, though, you have a very, very vivid dream. It starts off as most of yours does. You're back over in the Feywild, and you're having what is the best time that you can have, frolicking through and being at home where this is a strange area still to you. But much like how you were starting to become acclimated with the previous location you're at, you start noticing a heat increase. Start noticing fall is coming through too quickly until some of the bushes start to burn, trees start to turn to ash, until you notice that nothing but yourself left, and the ground is barren and a wasteland.
Fred's not left. Fred's gone.
You do not see anyone.
Oh,
The almost always sunny area that you live in is now infinitely clouded in smoke, turning your land into a shadowy version of itself, into its polar opposite. You now know that you are not standing in the Feywild, you're standing in the Shadowfell realm. There's a pull to you. Something is calling.
like
No
physical
voice.
calling.
No voice, it's
Oh.
just it's something's grabbing your attention, but you can't figure out what it is. Till eventually it pulled back, and then you're back into the Feywild again, and then you wake up from your meditation.
It's like brush it off and like wiggle my ears and wiggle everything off just to make sure that there's no soot or anything on me,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, oh. I look around the room. Is everyone else still asleep?
Yeah.
Well, I'm time to explore.
Before we get to your exploration, Xander,
Yeah.
the day starts off as anyone would. You eventually commune with your goddess, you get transported into the normal clouds that she calls home. You do not see her. You do not hear the music. You do not see the storms raging. So you make your way around, almost in like a dead fog that gives you tunnel vision. You look, you wander, until you see bodies scattered all over the place. You assume most of these that are dead are her concubines, her mortal mates that she chose to make as her partners. All slain viciously, probably with a sharp-ended blade. Until you walk up further and you see the tall goddess on her throne, neck slit, with a long blade thrown between her body and the throne that she sits on, as she is clearly dead. Until the clouds themselves that you're standing on start to darken. The light that you have in the area that would naturally illuminate this area starts to go dark. Until the storm rages, but if it's not her, who's manipulating the storms? And at this point, the lightning strikes is the only bit of light you have. When lightning does not strike, you're in pure darkness that not even your vision can help you see through. Until each flash, you start seeing somebody creep around the corner of the throne, pulling the blade back out and staring at you with glowing eyes. Until eventually you feel a hand on your shoulder as you just hear a whisper of a male. All gods will fail, and only she will remain. Until you just feel a crack in your neck. In your dream, you would have died until you woke up.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably wake up in like a cold or like a hot sweat, just like fucking.
Sure.
Oh,
Other than
what's
that,
going
no one
on? I'm
else
trying to
has-
like feel around.
Other than that, no one has a really notable dream. But Meek says you do wake up first. What would you like to do?
Sneak out of the room.
You guys sneak out of the room?
I'm gonna do my little. Just
Okay.
sneak around.
All right.
Feel all the things.
I need to do a stealth check.
I mean, if you're trying to be quiet, yeah, you can give me a stealth check.
7.
7.
27.
27. Yeah, I mean, no one's gonna hear you. You're being absolutely quiet.
And I'm just gonna sneak around, look to see if there's anything interesting. Like, are there any? Like, I'm just gonna quick touch all the doors. Like, go as I walk down the hall.
Okay.
See if any of them are open.
Oh God. Okay.
Here we go again.
All right.
This is
I gotta
Mix's.
remember. Okay. All right. So you guys are in the main inn. Okay. There's only so many rooms. Okay. So you go through each one. Give me just a perception check. Because I'm assuming you're not just stopping at each one and checking it. You're just kind of like brushing by and just kind of like feeling it. Yeah.
That is a 12.
12. Okay. On the floor you're on, you do not find any doors that are unlocked or open. You do
Any-
head down to the next floor. I'll say that there is 2 rooms that are unlocked.
Oh, I'm gonna like kid to one.
Okay. The room is currently has 2 people sleeping in the main bed. The room is pretty messy. It looks like they had quite a wild night. You do see like a plate of food that's not finished. You do see like some what looks like champagne glasses that are not fully emptied yet. You do see undergarments that are trailing its way off all the way to the bed.
Is there anything shiny?
Are you gonna walk in the room, or are you just gonna look from the doorway? Okay,
Just
you
look
can give me an
from the door.
investigation check through the doorway to try to see if you can find anything that appeals to your sensibilities.
Oh, 7.
7. Nothing really grabbed your attention from the corner of the room that you were in. You do not see anything that. Nothing of a shiny.
Okay. Ring. Close the door. Go
Okay.
to the next one.
Okay. You do find another one. This one is unlocked. It is currently not occupied. This one is dirty as well, but it looks like maybe somebody changed real quick. You do see that there's like a towel on the floor and that they took a bath and they probably quick changed. You see some clothes are being hung up and you see some hangers that are empty. Maybe they switch suits. Bed's not made. But there is. You can give me an investigation check on the room to see if you can find anything that would grab your attention. Ooh,
No,
natural
natural
one.
one.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing in this
Rip.
room that really, unless you want to kind of go through specific clothing to take time, you do not find anything of importance. There's no specific like chests that could be unlocked. You don't really see anything at first sight that really is like, ooh, I must have it.
Oh, ring.
Okay.
Close the door. And I'm gonna go down the hall.
Okay, so you're gonna go down one more. To the final floor, which only has a couple rooms. These ones are gonna be the larger ones. I'll say one is unlocked, but you do hear somebody inside.
Gotta press my ear against the door.
Okay, perception check.
Perception. Be quiet. 24.
You hear what sounds 2, maybe 3 people. It sounds like a lot of movement and a lot of grunting.
Be like, that doesn't. Gonna move on.
Okay, those are all. That's all the rooms. There's nothing else.
We're gonna go downstairs all the way and go to like see if what's down all the way. Is
Well, so you're on the you're on the last floor. This is also like there's because the 2 rooms that are down here are like the more expensive rooms, and then what else is down here is like the staff room. It has like a kitchen, and it looks like it has like the staff break room and stuff like that.
Okay.
They are
That
currently
makes-
being used. They're not empty.
That's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go towards the staff break room.
Okay, give me a stealth check. 28. Okay. There is currently 2 people in the staff break room. There's like 4 tables. They're both sitting together, talking about, I wish that why am I assigned to this? I mean, out of all things I want to do, I'd rather be a soldier. Well, you don't have skills with a sword. I mean, what do you think you're going to do? Run out there? You're just going to get yourself killed. It's probably better that they assigned you to manage the inn. It's probably better for you in the long run. And they're kind of not looking at you at the process.
Big are they? Are they like
I'll say that they're
human
both
size?
humans. So
Okay,
they're both
How
medium
big are the
sized.
tables?
Tables are like just a little bit larger than cocktail tables, so they can fit like 4 people crowded.
Okay. Like height wise, how big are they?
4 feet.
So my height?
You could go underneath them.
Those are tiny tables for a human. Anyways, I'm going to kind of walk in there and just kind of like go towards the wall. And wherever there's something I can hide behind, I'm going to hide behind it.
Okay, I'll say that there's like some shelves and some random boxes and stuff like that you can easily hide behind without a problem.
Okay. And I'm going to keep sneaking closer and
Okay.
closer.
Okay, are you going to them or are you going to go to like the other side of the room?
Closer to them.
Okay. All right. Yeah, they don't notice you.
Okay. Can I get under their table?
Yeah. Yeah, you can get on the table and no one knows.
I'm going to get under the table.
Okay.
And I'm just going to look and listen to what they're saying for a second.
Okay. They switch back and forth between talking about what they'd rather do than just be here to talking about, I wish we could just be back home in the Heartwind Kingdom. That's why I joined here. I mean, I want to fight to get my home back. We'll get our place back, whether or not you're fighting for it or not. It sounds like they're actually a couple.
To like on the one side of the table for the other side of the table from when I went under, and we just go peek around and be like, "What you doing?"
It's like, what the? Hi. You're. This is employees only. You can't be here. How'd you get here? Wait. Hi. Are you lost?
Oh, I lost.
Well, this is an employees area. You can't be
Oh.
here
Why? Why not?
because you're not an employee.
Oh, but why can't I be here?
They just like look at each other, kind of confused, and just like, because it's employees only. I don't. You understand
Don't
what that
break
means,
their
right?
brains.
Boo.
So, but you were saying that you don't want to be an employee. So why are you here?
Joe, Murph wants to know if he's too late. So I don't know if that means he's done or he just
Is he available to join?
I'm gonna assume so.
He can join.
I'm just gonna ask.
But you said you didn't want to be stationed here. So why are you here?
Well, that's a private conversation. You can't. No, you can't just join into our conversation. But that was supposed to be us, just one-on-one.
You were talking very loud. I can hear you from all the way from the door.
They like look at the door, and the door's like only like 6 feet away. Well, it's not that far.
Yes,
What
he's
you
trying to
doing?
join. Sorry.
Yeah, he can join.
I just like look at them with a smile and like blink eyes and be like, "What you doing?"
We're just talking.
Ugh, you guys are boring. Okay, bye. Have fun.
Oh, okay.
I scramble off because I know they've seen me, so now I just scramble off out the door. I'm gonna go to the kitchen.
They're like, wait, no, you can't go that way. You're not allowed.
I'm gonna
All the
sneak into the
snacks.
kitchen.
Well, they since you brambled off, they're like, oh wait, no. In the kitchen, it's mostly a long galley style kitchen. It has basic amenities. You do see that there is 2 people in there. Probably looks like a line cook and a regular chef. Looks like they're prepping up food for the next day. Hello. Can we help you? Oh, it's not processing. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna be like, "Hi, can I
Hi.
help?"
They look at each other. No, we're fine. We're fine, thank you.
But I want help.
I appreciate that, but you're not trained, and there's a lot of sharp, dangerous items in here. You might want to go back to your room.
You mean like this? And I pull out a dagger.
It's like, Jesus!
And then I put it back.
Yes, like your dagger, but
Or
we
I
don't.
go like this, and I pull out a sickle.
Uh, are you a
And I put
soldier?
it back. Not really. I'm here. That's all.
You're just here with a dagger and a sickle.
Oh, I have more things. I have a longbow.
No, it's
I
fine.
have-
No,
Oh.
it's fine. It's
Oh.
fine. Well, is there something we can get you? Is there
I
something?
just wanna. Can I help like chop vegetables or something?
Um,
I need to work.
you want to do some work.
I just want to help.
Well, we don't really have much for you,
It's
but
interesting.
I mean, you can watch if you want to watch.
But watching is boring.
Oh. Okay.
Can I help, please?
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. 15.
15. So like, well, as like what you assume is the chef's like looking is like, well, you said you wanted to go spend time with. Well, you go. I can have her take up your spot if. Yeah, you had a. And he's just like, all right. Well, do you know how to cut up vegetables?
Yep.
Okay. And he just kind of like points out to like this big huge pot that has like everything from like peppers to carrots to like even apples, and she's like, start chopping them up and just put it inside that bowl.
Do you have a chair or a stool I can stand on so I can reach the table?
Sure. And he kind of like goes over to like this little closet and kind of pulls out like this wooden, like regular like maintenance stool to give to you.
Sweet. Okay. Which knife do you want me to use? The smaller one, the bigger one, the chopping knife, the big like cleaver over there? Which one?
Probably the chopping knife would probably be the best for you. Just, I would say be careful, but I'm sure you know what you're doing, so just don't cut yourself while you're here.
Start taking and chopping them really nicely, and I'm just chopping and having fun and going do 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 do. Which bowls do you want them in? Do you want them in this one or that one over there?
He just points out the two bowls. He just like just separate the fruit in one and vegetables in another.
So what's your name? As I'm doing this.
I'm Tom.
Tom, I make this. Have you been have you been cooking for a long time?
As far back as I can remember, this is the only job I've ever had.
Have you always been in this fort?
As long as this fort's been here, yep. Which the past 5 years.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Cool. Do you like music?
Sure.
Yeah, I like music.
What kind of music do you
Okay,
like?
let's move ahead with this.
Short questions.
And this is how we spend the next 2 hours of Mix's cooking.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
I'm
pop
just
cook
gonna
mixes.
continue to talk and continue to chop up all of the vegetables and everything until I have them all done,
Mhm.
and make small talk with them and the person, and eventually make a friend.
Okay. You have made friends with Tom.
Chef Tom.
The cook.
Yes, Tom the cook. I'm gonna stay there
I'm
until
glad this is
everyone else
probably
gets
our
on.
last
AKA,
night.
you just made the MySpace move. Friends with Tom is now your friend.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm glad this is the
Tom's
last,
your friend.
potentially the last night in the fort, and Mixus is over here making friends with people we met.
Right. All right. So you made friends. You chopped up some stuff. You can tell that what he's making is it looks like he's chopping up meat and he's making a stew. And then as far as the fruit, he's essentially using to make different kind of platters and accents, and using some of the fruit to stuff into other animals as he cooks them. And then as some of the vegetables he's using as skewers. Whipping that shit out of my ass right there.
I know.
Yeah, we can tell. We can tell.
The
Gotta love the game of improv, am I right?
the what do you head back afterwards?
For a little bit, and probably ask for a snack.
Okay.
Chop a carrot, eat a carrot. Chop a carrot,
He offers
eat a
you
carrot.
he offers you a meal for helping out because he can't pay you, so he makes you like this little it's like without the actual sauce, he essentially just makes you like a platter of chopped meat and some vegetables and some fruit, and then just kind of gives you a bowl of that to eat before you head out.
I'll bring that back upstairs so
Okay.
that when everyone wakes up, I'm gonna be sitting in the corner eating meat and eating food, and they're
Okay.
gonna be like, "Where the hell did that come from?"
Honestly.
We didn't get food.
All right.
But
So
Pix has got earned a snack.
That is my adventure.
it is the
Yeah.
morning. Everybody in this inn wakes up.
Except for me.
You you do wake up and see Meeksis eating a bowl of random meat, fruit, and vegetables. That
Oh, hey,
There's
what
nothing.
is that? And I'm gonna like
It's
just
a charcuterie
grab a
board.
small little bite off of it.
You just go.
Oh, hey,
It's myself.
it's
Oh.
yourself.
She made it herself.
Oh,
Made it
I
myself.
was like, what? No.
Made
This
it
is
myself.
literally
Like a
Mixes.
sleep out of my ears. I'm like,
Oh,
Some of it
that's
myself.
nice.
really good.
Okay.
I made friends with
Yeah.
Tom. He's the the cook down in the kitchen, and he let me chop vegetables and fruit, and he gave me this because he couldn't pay me, so he gave me this instead. Which I'm okay with that because it's food.
Hell yeah.
We'll take what we can get. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Steal
Do you
another
want some
handful.
Xander too?
Yeah, I would love
Here.
some.
Here you
Oh.
go. Have some.
Thank you.
I'll say due
It's
to
a spot.
I'll say due to when you guys got back and when you went to sleep, to give yourself the full 8 hours. It's almost noon at this point, and you're told that you're supposed to meet up with Seraphina at daybreak.
Oops. Oh, I guess
Totally
I would've
biffed that.
been I would have been
Late to the
early.
meeting.
No.
Yep.
I think we should probably go to
I
the
knew
meeting
it.
and see we're late. We're late. We're late for our important date.
Yeah.
I just imagine like
mix
Mixus like running down with her arms straight. We're late, we're late, we're late.
Jumping up and down.
Taking
Like,
my
come on, come on, come on, come on.
Taking my
Let's
turtle.
go, let's go, let's go.
Turtle shell with me.
Wait, where's Helga?
It will all end-
I'll-
end
I'll,
weird.
Yeah, no, I know, but
You're gonna message
Sure.
Helga.
Yeah, I'll cast sending, and I will message the rest of the party, or at least
tell
Fiona
Helga.
and Helga. I'm like, hey, we're running behind, but meet at Seraphina's. Was it a palace or like a
Her tent.
Tent.
Yeah. Tent? We'll meet at the tent. Now, get your ass in here.
You're just okay. So you're just sending.
Oh,
it.
I
You're
got
not
my ass in gear, Xander.
You're just doing sending. You're not doing message. So yeah. So you're just sending that. Okay. So, so Helga.
Hi.
Hi. So full
What's up?
like Jesus position. You're like strapped up, arms separated between the bed. Only thing on your body except for the rope on your arms is the weight of your axe covering all the naughty bits.
Hey.
Ooh la la.
Details.
It's-
With
Tail.
nothing else but you in the room, it looks like she has gone. With a note folded on top of the axe aimed towards you with her lipstick on it, mentioning that she doesn't like to stay in one spot too long, and then when she wants to find you, she can find you.
Jesus, she could have untied me first. God
Oh,
damn.
where's
Yeah,
the
at
fun in
least
that?
common courtesy.
That's fair. Yeah. So is the bed frame like wood? Like is the headboard or whatever I'm tied to like wood? Is it
it's
metal? Is
it's wood, but it's very, very, very well made wood. Yes.
Like maintenance or housekeeping. This isn't their first time.
Well, yeah. That's fair. No, I was just like,
Like you
can I
can
try
choose.
and like
You could choose
Yeah.
because, like, at this point, you would have got like a knock on the door, be like, "Housekeeping." Can I flip your pillow?
No.
Like that.
No, I'm all right. I'd imagine there's still like a sock on the door or some shit.
Are
Like,
you sure you're okay?
She just kind of mentions, okay, well, if you want to stay another night, it's another 100 gold. Just
I'll keep that in mind.
okay.
Thank you.
All right. Goes over, knocks on the door. Housekeeping, fluff your pillow.
I love it. So is there any way that I could like, is there a world where I could try and like pull really hard and like break it so that way I can get an arm free, or is it more of like a have to like
give me
seesaw my
athletics
way?
check. Yeah, you can give me an athletics check to try to like flex hard enough to pull it. Yeah.
How strong you feeling?
You know your inner Arnold.
Yeah.
What?
Spooky.
You need to break this bed. You need to get out. You're naked.
Spooky 20.
Spooky
Nice.
20. All right. So I didn't actually think about how durable the bed is. Let's just see. Okay.
How terrible.
Well, that's why I asked if it was metal or wood, because if
Yeah,
it was metal, that
right.
wasn't happening.
Yeah.
But
All right. So you decide to like just like start pulling in.
even
You-
just one arm, so that way I could eventually just untie the
Well,
other. Like,
let's be honest. The best way you're going to break out of this is actually pulling from both sides. So, like,
That's
you,
fair.
you start doing it, and after like 10 minutes of time, you do hear some cracking. It's taken a long go, but you are getting your cracking involved. You do notice that there is a flaw to your ingenious plan here. There's a roof to this bed.
yeah, that's future me problems. I'm trying to get free first.
It's a canopy bed, huh? You're gonna.
Oh, it's got the little drape over it.
Oh no.
Worst case, if someone comes in, I've got a drape on me.
all
That's
right.
fine. Like,
give me another athletics check.
The price of true romance.
eh,
You say canopy bed, I
Right.
say free clothes.
19.
19. All right. So you go for the second go, and you're like, you give yourself a rake, and you pull at it again, and it starts cracking as you start noticing that there must be something on top of the canopy, maybe like
A brick.
no, but like something for like the cleaning crew to come in, so like they can come on top and they can change sheets and stuff like that. Like it's a way for them not to carry stuff around. But you don't know what's necessarily on top of there. But you can hear something like rolling around up there. But then you pull and you do break. I just want you to give me like a dexterity check to see if you can do like a clean pull, or if you just like pull it so hard it actually like bends it so it actually falls on you.
I'm here for it either way.
That's a 3.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you go for that final
Natural
pull.
1. Natural 1
Right.
plus 2.
Yeah, sure. So you pull and you almost rip the posts instead of just pulling like a crack through it, and then immediately just like not even like slow motion, like it just teeters right on you. First part is the wooden frame as it just like smacks her in the face, as now you are basically now pulled in by like half of like a frame of a canopy like on you. It's not super heavy, but it's not the most optimal way to do this. You're gonna take 2d4 damage from it.
That's fine.
Classic.
Remember that housekeeper
I'm
that
free.
you could have.
You take 6 points of
I just knocked her.
you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
No, Helga's pride will not
I
let me
know.
down.
Yeah, that's right. She did not lose her dignity. For the record.
She might take some damage,
I've
but
got
her
some,
dignity
I've got
is
some
intact.
splinters in my like arms. and
Damage
stuff now.
from a bed. What happened to you in D&D tonight? I got damaged by a bed.
Right. The
Oh, like a mimic? No.
No.
but you're able to
No,
now
I
that your
would-
hands
I'd
are
be
free.
like, yeah, sure.
You're able to untie yourself. Yeah,
Dungeons
it doesn't take much.
Dragons bed puts you to sleep.
Right. Eventually, after you're able to get yourself free, you hear another knock on the door. Is everything okay in there? We heard a big crash.
Yeah, I lost my footing. Had a little bit. I'm still kind of hungover from yesterday.
Okay,
It was
well
a
we're gonna
little-
come in just to make sure you're okay. As you start like hearing like like the knobs are turning as they're trying to find the key to get in.
Oh,
Do
fun.
you find clothes?
Yeah, I was gonna say at the very least I have the drape wrapped around me.
Perception check.
Don't come in here.
I'm naked.
Right.
Acapado.
Oh,
I'm pooping. Like what? No.
I'm changing.
are you sure you're okay?
Properly dressed.
I mean, it was a
yet.
big crash. And a lot of the residents upstairs heard something. You sure okay?
Yeah, no, I'm a little bit on the thicker side, so it probably, made a little bit of a bigger noise than what people are used to. So I'm
Give me a
fine.
persuasion
Cool.
check to convince them to leave you alone.
Okay, that'll be fun.
You're great at this.
That'll be great. Am
Convince
I
them that you're dummy
great at
thick
this?
enough that you made this noise.
That's a 6.
6. You're like, well, we just got to make sure for insurance purposes, as you just like hear like a key open up as it comes in, as like, yeah,
I want
they
to make
walk
it
in.
as awkward as possible. Of, like me got the drape just like barely covering everything.
Like you're making it a
in the
little
middle
worse in the
of-
process because like you're damaging the bed more by like ripping the drape up to like cover yourself. So you're like half
I thought
attached
the
to
drape
like
fell, but
no, like it's part of
like,
the
to
frame
where it-
still.
well, like yeah, wiggled around the.
Sure. They're like, oh my god, what did you do?
I told
What
you
did
it
you do?
fell.
It didn't just fell. This is not a oh my god this just happened kind of situation. First of all, are you okay?
I'm fine. I had a little bit of
Perfect.
a wild night.
Because I want you to be in perfect condition while we sue you.
While they what me?
Sue you.
Oh, okay. Well,
This is in a different building than us, right? So we don't hear any of this?
yeah,
Yeah, it's a different
it's
building.
with
Dang.
Firna and
Okay.
Murph.
This is the building that costs like 100 gold plus just to stay for one night.
Oh my god.
And she just broke the bed.
Do I hear this?
You're
You,
not
you
staying
can give me a
there.
perception check. Yeah, you can give me a perception check.
Please hear this.
Need the bailout.
Helga's yelling loud enough.
Missed my computer. That would be 11.
11. I'll also say Murph that you can give me a perception check too.
All right.
More the merrier.
I was like I said, to be fair, Helga is being obnoxious about this, so it wouldn't take much.
That'd be a 3.
Okay.
Murph just
feeling
hung
you're-
the fuck over.
Both of you
Yeah.
were positioned in the area. You might have heard like a noise, but you also passed by a room where sexy time was going on. So you just assume maybe it's the aftermath of either it went really good or it went really bad. One of the two.
It's one of the
they're
two.
fucking at
So
it
maybe
again.
good.
We're hoping good, but you never know.
right.
Results may vary.
right.
Results.
You're muted, Amanda.
I briefly wake up, take a swig of my drink, and go back to sleep.
I don't wake up.
Fair.
Well, still.
Wait, Amanda,
Not
you
on
don't
a
wake up
3.
from Xander's
I don't.
sending?
I'm not waking up for a 3.
Yeah, would Amanda, would Firna have responded to Xander's thing of like, oh shit, we're late for the meeting with the royalty?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, I guess technically if you would have sent it
That's
to her
what
too,
woke
that would have
Helga up.
also woken you up, yeah.
Okay, so I am still way out of it. I am taking a sip of my drink, and I am thinking, why is everything so fucking loud?
just
Can you be
slowing
quiet
up
when
like
you use
that,
your
too.
magic, please?
It's perfect because you're holding a cat right now.
One- so loud, so loud.
A
Amanda,
random
if you're
stray
ever
cat.
one of the villains in my campaign and you need to be petting the cat consistently while you're being a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You'll upset Mr. Bigglesworth, and when Mr. Bigglesworth gets upset, people die.
She's very needy, so I will have to be a villain one day because this will work
Oh,
out.
yes.
Right. You will
The
please the
villain's
cat and the players.
How shall you please our cat overlord this evening?
Okay. So
So does she pass my room on the way out?
no, because she's on a different floor.
Okay.
So
Oh.
no one would unless someone actively took away around to go to your room, there would be no reason for anybody to see you. As this housekeeper, Mia's just like, stay here. I'm gonna go get the manager. As Amelia runs off.
Oh, the man.
Cool. I'm
the
fucking
man.
out of here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm late for a meeting.
First
Fucking
off,
freaking-
give me an investigation check to find your clothes.
Oh,
start.
Don't even
yeah.
bother.
Let's go, Daddy. One.
I got a drape. Fuck it. Like,
Well,
natural 20 plus 4.
God, okay,
Nice!
fine. Damn it.
I
do it when it counts.
I got my clothes. I got my
Okay,
axe,
you
I
got
my
everything. You got
note.
your bracer,
Yeah.
you got your axe, you got your clothes, you got any unmentionables that you had, anything else.
I
You're all
will
good.
You didn't even know you had.
Right. Somehow you pocketed extra money, you know, I don't know.
You have a cool new hat.
Hey, you know what? Any extra money I find, I will leave as a like, I'm sorry I fucked your shit up fee.
Yeah,
And
yeah, somehow you found
You
like
know.
this sweet hat. At first you put it like, this hat's
Nowhere
stupid, but
near
then you like pass by this mirror, it's like, wait, I am rocking this hat.
You're like,
it's got
actually?
ears flaps in it. Like,
I
this
love
hat
it.
looks really good with a mohawk for some
Right.
reason.
Do I
Uh,
love this? I love this.
But if you
I
choose
love
that you're
this.
just, you're right, if you just choose that you want just to escape, get an natural 20. You can make your way out there before they notice.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, oh shit, Fiona's gonna kill me. We're late for the meeting. Because I have no idea what they did. So I'm just like,
I'm
Oh,
late. I'm
shit,
late.
we're
I'm
all
late.
late.
Oh god, oh god,
oh god, oh god, oh god.
As I'm stumbling out of my room, do I see her?
Yeah, because she would have to go upstairs to get to you. So yeah, you guys would cross each other's paths.
Helga?
Like at first, like you actually like first hear your name, like Helga's gonna be, Fiona's gonna be so pissed.
Fiona's gonna
Fiona's
kill
gonna be
me.
so
Fiona's
pissed.
gonna
Like,
fucking
wait,
kill
what?
me.
Who's talking about me?
Fiona, what are you doing here? What time is it?
Why are you so loud?
Because they're trying to catch me because I accidentally broke the bed. Don't ask. Just don't ask.
Don't want to know.
Good. Don't want to tell you. But they're going to
Damn
try
it,
and
wow.
take me to... Come on.
He wants us to go. Let's go.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully I can brush things over when we hopefully still get a chance to meet with Seraphina. Cool.
Right. So you all head out. The others head out. They're in. You guys, I mean, the inns are right next to each other. You guys would eventually run into each other's paths as you are
And Murph does just passed out. So
frantically
this is
running
great.
out. Yeah, Murph does just pass out. He's just like,
Bestie,
ah.
is that a cool new hat?
It is
that,
a cool new hat. Again, strangely looks good with the mohawk. Like, I'm
I
very
like
impressed.
it.
It's probably more like hole than hat because like there's got to be a slit for the mohawk and a slit for the ear. So there's probably just like it's probably just like loose fabric, just like
Luna just whispers to Mixus. At first, I thought she looked like an idiot, but I think she's actually really rocking it.
Right.
I think it's like a fedora, like a custom like fedora or some shit. Or, like she just
We
rips the
have
whole out.
we have those kind of hats in the Feywild. I'm not gonna tell her what it means.
But yeah, I'm assuming she's rocking like it probably like a random like fedora / sombrero mix kind of a thing like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's really
I love
really
it.
wide, but it
A
still has
big
the
brim.
Yeah,
but it's,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Open at the top.
Yeah,
for
almost
her
kind,
ears
almost
and
kind of like an
mohawk.
over
It
the
is
like
got
over the
feather.
top pirate's hat, but it's also like
Yeah.
thicker in the process. So it's just like it's like this is stupid. Wait, do I look
But
fucking
it
hot in
works.
this?
Like, right?
just pass by a mirror like, huh.
Huh. Oh.
Maybe if you
my
tilt it just a little bit to
God.
the side, there it
Oh
is.
my God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that from your
Still got
encounter last night?
I will say this is canon. I will say this is canon. Helga, you have now acquired a hat. You know, I'm just gonna say this is
Yay!
a
You
thing.
just
You
have a
got
hat
yourself
now.
a hat.
It's just a hat.
Stranger's hat.
I have a random hat.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Now I have to.
I
add
will
a
put
hat
it in
to
my
your drawing.
inventory. Random hat.
It is a big hat. Like as you're passing by people, everybody's just like, "What the fuck?"
A big
Wait,
ass hat.
That is awesome. Like so, it's just like maybe people are digging the hat more than the person wearing it, or just the combo kind of
Honestly,
works.
that
But who
checks out.
knows? But
Only
Yeah.
certain people can handle. what
only
Helga's got.
only certain people can handle the hat. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
But you all have an appointment with Seraphina.
And we are late
We are
by
mega
several
late.
hours.
Yes.
You
Makes
do.
it sound smooth over. It's fine.
Who's not late and got two thumbs? This guy.
Who never had a meeting in the first place? Also you.
Can't be late if you don't have a meeting.
Right?
That's right.
So with the day, it's midday. You once again find Seraphina in a arrangement that was when you were here before. there is a line, a procession of people that are either asking her for favors or giving her offerings. As you see a line of people heading towards her tent, 20 people long.
Oh.
I'm gonna get in
So-
line.
Do we have to stand in line?
Yeah, because we
I'm
missed
just
our
gonna
window,
walk
so now we
straight
have
through.
to.
We're just a common peasant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, coming through. We have an appointment. I'm
Okay,
Excuse
I guess
you.
no, I guess we don't
We
have to
all
get
have
mine.
an
Well,
appointment
fair enough.
here. What makes you so
Mind the
special?
queue.
Just because this chick's got a big ass hat doesn't mean you can just skip line.
I'm
You're
gonna
just
raise
jealous.
my
I thought that's
axe,
what it
you
meant.
know,
Is that
my
not what it meant?
axe and
You're just gonna
Yeah.
whip out the weapon and just be like, move the fuck out of the way.
yes.
All right,
I'm
give me
just gonna stand
an
behind-
intimidation check.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like
Fucking
look
move.
at the rest of the party like, oh my god, are we doing this? Is this happening? Are we
21.
gonna?
You're
21.
rubbing
Okay,
off on us, Renora.
Like-
Are we gonna fight?
mixing like your hangry rage in it. You're just like, move the fuck out of the way. As like, okay, all right, be cool. We're all cool here. As they just kind of move out of the way, they're like, move the fuck out of the way. She's gonna cut someone. Like as they start
she
moving
will.
out of the way.
Mixtus is gonna be like, that works? Okay, I'm gonna look all tough as I could be as we walk by and be like giving them the
Like you're puffing
I
up your
see
cheeks,
you.
like you're trying to look like you're stronger than you are. You're just like look around. That's right. That's right.
Like a little kid, just.
Uh-huh. I see you. I see you.
Be like, I'm
So
the real
tough.
one that can fuck you up. She's just a sturdy. dude.
Crazy eyes. You see these crazy eyes?
That little, what is that creature? She's fucking freaky.
You just start changing colors, like she's just so mad.
Why
Strobling through colors.
why isn't she blinking? What the fuck?
I just give them the evil eye from beneath the brim of the hat.
Murph, at this point, you get a knock on the door.
Who is it?
It's checkout time. Either you pay up some money or you get out.
Give me a few. I'll get the fuck out.
All right, we'll be back. You better be out. So you can hear some steps walking away.
Fucking crazy. Well, I'm gonna collect all my assorted garments that are strewn about the room.
I'm assuming there's like two giant mead barrels that are just hanging out like at some random spot in the room and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Well, listen, there's two that are at least still together. There's a few that may be in pieces. That's a different story.
Partly
Don't drink
me,
with
myself, and
forks.
I.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I head out.
All right.
Head out of the inn and start stretching in the noonday sun. See where the day takes me.
All right, give me an investigation check on the town.
16.
16. With the town in, you are able to notice a few things that stand out. First of all, where you are right now is this specific inn. And you notice that a lot of people are moving around at this point. You notice that businesses are pretty much booming. A lot of people are praying at this specific statue. But as you start moving around, you do notice that there's a procession of a line heading to this specific tent. You probably don't even know what the purpose of the tent is. You assume it's for whoever's in charge, but a lot of people who are not the direct soldiers don't actually know who the person in charge is. Give me a perception check on the line.
$21.
21. Immediately perk your attention as like, ooh, someone's walking around with a freaking axe making some business, as you notice this line as like this group of like 5 people are just 6 people are just like moving their way. It's like, get the fuck out of the way, as you see someone with
look
an
at
axe
that
just moving
hat.
through. As you do recognize the person who got first place moving their way through, making a point of get the fuck out of my way, I got a weapon, as you see the little elf that you might not have talked to too much, but she's just like looking like she's creating the major fuss in here, moving all the way through as they're just cutting their way through the line, heading away to the main tent.
Yeah, that looks interesting. And I've got nothing else to do. But first, where's the mead?
So
You said there were shops and vendors.
Yes.
Mead.
So you can head over into a
Dog.
tavern, which is back. You can head to a tavern, which is part of the main inn. And the tavern right now, midday, is serving food and drink at the same time. As you enter in, it is partially busy, still plenty of spaces to seat, as it is kind of help yourself, sit wherever you want to sit, either at the countertops or at getting a table of your own. There is currently a busy barmaid walking around. Looks elvish, black hair, a little dirty. Looks like she hasn't had. She's been busy for most of the time, probably working a double. Walking around helping people, putting out hot bread to certain tables, some fruit platters to other tables, and then passing around, which you can assume is the three major drinks around here. One is a thicker, kind of like porter. Another one is a mead, and another one is kind of like a cider that she's passing around to different people.
Well, I'm gonna walk up straight to the bar since I'm about 7'6",
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and get her attention so I can talk to her real quick.
Okay. You just kind of raise up as she just kind of, be there in a second, sir. She kind of quick drops off a couple platters, quick wipes up her hands on the apron. Yes, can I help you?
How much, darling, does a mead to go cost?
Mead to go? I mean, for a strappy man of your stature, if you want to, I'm guessing a tall, silver would suffice.
You're muted.
Somebody just said we're all pointing.
Whoops.
Dead silence.
There you go.
Let's try it out again. I slide her a gold and I say, "Give me 2 and keep the rest for yourself."
Oh, that's quite kind of you. She immediately runs over. She grabs like the biggest kind of like handled pitcher she can find, and she just kind of like fills it up. Like it looks like the actual casks have like a marker where they stop, so she like pulls it twice and then does another extra pour on top of it to fill it up all the way. As she clasps the lid on it, she just slides it over to you. Thank you for patronage. I appreciate everything. The extra money is always a good help, and have a fantastic day.
You too. Take 1 sip, and then I head back to the line to enjoy the show because I can feel there's going to be a show with this group
Okay.
in that line.
So by the time you get to the line, the group, which will switch to the group now, has mostly made it through the way until the commotion grabs the attention of another Goliath. This Goliath looks familiar to Mixus. Wearing large leather apron, male and female. Eventually, they hear you coming up, and they're like, "All right, stop right there. We've been waiting here for a while. We're not going to be intimidated by you and your stupid-ass axe. Get back at the end of the line." Oh, hi. Hi. You're with her? I did not expect you to have such rude friends. Oh, you're cutting out. I don't.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. We're in kind of a pickle. We were supposed to come meet the princess at dawn, but we overslept and we need to meet her because she has a mission for us. So is it okay if we go ahead of you?
Give me a persuasion check.
Don't let my cuteness fail. 17.
Okay. They're like, well, I mean, yeah, I guess under those circumstances, we'll let you go ahead. As they move out of the way, as immediately, like, you just feel a hand,
Thank you.
big burly hand grab you from behind on your shoulder. It's like, not here, no. As you see this large, burly elf immediately looks at you. I'm I don't care what they say. I don't care what you think you're here for. You want to pass here? You deal with me. As he immediately just starts taking his fist and just starts coming in.
Helga's
Think you're
gonna
all
walk
bad
up
with that
behind-
axe?
Helga's gonna walk up behind Fierna and just like cross her arms. She's gonna take off the hat so she doesn't look as ridiculous, but
Remove the hand before
gonna
I
remove the
remove
hand.
it for you.
I'd like to
She
see you
means it.
try. As he immediately like, just kind of like takes like these wrapped knuckles that he has and he just kind of like folds over, like it looks like the bracer he has kind of like this spot that folds over his hands to kind of like give like a almost kind of like a steel knuckle that he has.
Mixus is just looking between the two, like, is this really gonna happen? Is this really
Wanna-
gonna happen?
you want to get him, Fee?
Can I like grab his hand like this and just snap it back?
Give me to try to grab him in advance without him grabbing your attention. Just roll me a dexterity check.
Sarah wants to do something while that's happening.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, so since Helga took off her hat, Renora's gonna take it. I did a 14 for sleight of hand, so I don't know if you notice it or not.
What's your passive perception,
taking it.
Helga?
Oh, yeah.
Passive perception is 12.
12. So yeah, no. Helga does not notice because her attention is
Okay,
elsewhere.
so then I'm just gonna put it on and like back up Helga and Fierna just looking tough with this.
Oh, yeah,
hat that
I read
probably looks
Renora.
ridiculous on me. Like it probably only works for Helga, and I'm just like, yeah.
Because there's random
Yeah.
holes in the
I don't know. I don't know.
That's
Renora,
all
give me
the hat.
Renora, give me a charisma check. Let's just see if it works for you.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
I don't think it will, but
Dex.
it's a 2.
2. Yeah, no. So this hat's really stupid. Somehow it just works with Helga. You don't know what it is. It's just like that one hat that just works for a person.
Right.
12?
I just take a double take. I'm like, where the fuck did you get?
He got an
Get
8.
back.
You were able to react quicker than he does. So give me a strength check or athletics check, either one, to try to actually break his bones.
A strength check or athletic?
Yep, whichever one you would like to do.
Ain't nothing but a chick wing.
Right. Strength, I have a +2. Athletic, I have a +5. Let's try athletics. Oh no! A 9.
Okay.
I should have gone with strength.
He got a 13. As you go in there and you try to actually, break it, he kind of like pushes his hand as he's kind of like almost treating it like kind of like a thumb war, but you guys are actually holding each other's knuckles. As like you start pulling his hands and he starts actually doing the same thing to you as he starts closing in. He starts actually trying to break your bones in process. He's like, you really want to do this? As he starts pushing further. I need you to make me a strength saving throw as he's going to try to break your hand.
Strength
Oh
save.
boy.
Oh,
This is
shit.
how Fierna shakes hands.
Spooky 20.
He got a natural 1.
Ooh.
So
Oh.
you start pushing
It's
back.
like a fake out.
I'll let you give me one more athletics check to try to see if you can actually do this, as he's like losing a little bit of momentum. He's not expecting you to be so strong.
22.
22. He got a natural 20.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is he not paying attention?
He's paying attention only to Fierna right now.
Yeah.
Can I do something?
Sure.
Can I?
Depants him.
How?
Wedgie.
Sorry. How tall is that guy?
He's pretty tall. I'd say he's about 6'5".
So where do I come up on him?
Oh, he's a
High
big
thigh.
Goliath. Oh no, he's
High
no.
five?
This is
Like thigh level.
Okay. Can I slash the back of his knee?
Jesus Christ. Sure.
Brutal. This is how
I
the
would have
group
just
makes
depants him,
friends.
but I mean,
escalated quickly.
I don't want to draw blood.
We're starting to stay
but-
off strong.
I killed a man with my
Nat
trident.
20. Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, so yeah. You take your blade, right? And as
It's
he
only
sta-
a 7. It's only a 7 of damage.
Okay.
No.
Piercing.
No, because remember, I told you guys, if you guys ever call for a certain point, an eye,
yeah,
a wing,
yeah.
something like that, you get a natural 20,
No,
you get a
yeah.
critical wound on that.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yeah.
he's not walking anymore.
after
He's-
like the balancing act between fist and fist, as Fierna, you feel like you got him, but he just like somehow gets this urge of rage and he starts pushing you forward. All of a sudden, the rest of you just see Mixus going over there like tiptoe, and just like takes the blade and just like slices it too much. As I was like, ah! And then you just like all of a sudden just push over, and as he's in pain in the leg, you just break his hand in the process. Oh,
Let's go. Let's get out of here. Let's go.
Granddaddy, tell us again how you lost your leg and hand.
Wow. Cute
Murph, you would notice this as you're like watching the back, kind of like just like drinking and just watching this as a show. Like you're expecting some stupid shit to happen, and it happened.
I look at Renora and be like,
couldn't write
that's not what I expected. That's not what I was trying to do.
No, it's okay. Sometimes we get a little too excited. The blade's a little too sharp. We just got to get out of here.
I'm imagining that you're trying to console her while wearing this big ass hat.
Can I try and take my hat back from Renora?
Yeah, you can try. You can try.
I mean, now Renora's gonna be expecting it. So if you do a sleight of hand, it will be at disadvantage against Renora.
I mean, that's fair, but
You'll have to probably just get permission from Renora to get the hat back.
It's over, Anakin. She has the high ground.
can I please have my hat back?
Should
That's
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
okay.
I'm just gonna be like,
Oh,
should
thanks.
I cure him? I could cure him. I could totally cure him.
No, where are you?
Luna's just like looking at you. She's like, shh, just keep going. Don't go back over.
Okay.
We were never here.
Oh,
Yeah, come. It's okay.
Kind of like trading. Like you don't help the person after you injure them. You gotta leave the scene of the crime. Go.
This is just like, what? This is like terrified.
And Luna's just like, fuck, hide the blade, put it back in your pocket. Like,
Luna gets it.
Yeah.
Because Mixus was not expecting to do
It's
that.
like, oh no, what?
so
I heard somebody.
Poke him. Like,
Right?
that was it.
Oh,
so, you get pushed in
Got the message.
until eventually you get over to the front. You find the main assistant to Seraphina. Oh, what's the scuffle? Do you guys know what happened?
No.
Is everybody right?
Or Peachy Keen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
All right. Well, she's waiting for you. Head on inside. You're late.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
I want to do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to the guy that just got fucked up.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Picked the wrong ones, huh?
Yeah. I think I did.
Boy,
And then just walk off.
man, you had a bad day.
Dumped his meat on top of it.
When it rains, it pours. Hey, at least it was mead.
Right.
like-
Out with alcohol.
That's true. It was not pee.
It's gasoline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had run out of meat, it might have been the other. Yeah. So, see, you got to take your silver linings where you can find them. Wasn't
Exactly.
pee. Words to live by.
That's on the quote board. It wasn't pee.
Pee.
Here, let me put it on the quote board. I will put it on the quote board.
Well, it wasn't
was
pee.
So,
Yep.
That's a win.
So,
Well,
as you all get inside of Seraphina's tent, she is there waiting as she just finished her last person that was given an offering. As you see that there's a couple of people that are taking what looks like large bags of grain as an offering, and they're putting them into like this spot on the side. Well, I didn't think you were going to show. It's a little late, but come on in. As the guards me like stop you, the two paladins stop you. They're like looking. All right, no. As they immediately stop, as they immediately go outside. All right, the princess is taking a break. All of you head back to work. Oh, come on, I've been waiting in line for 2 hours. They can't just skip ahead. Just go. We'll make sure you get back in later.
Can I very slyly flip off the guy that I broke his hand?
Sure.
who's bleeding out? Yeah, let's.
He just got meat.
Yeah.
dumped on him.
After he got meat dropped on him,
I
and
love
then you
it.
decide to flip him
That's what you
off.
get.
just rub it in.
I know he's coming back from consciousness
screw
from the
it.
meat getting poured on him. He just looks up in time to see.
Would Fierna have
Alright.
seen
Nah, nah.
Murphda and recognized Murphda while he did that?
I mean, around the timing, you would have actually seen like this familiar Goliath just kind of pour some meat on him, like almost at the right point where like you're flipping him off. It's around the same time you would see that this whole happened. Yeah.
I would have given you like a nod of approval and just like, yeah.
Um. So, well, I guess better late than never. How was your night?
Well, it
Oh,
was
God.
The
one
night
for the
was
ages.
great. Morning was a little dicey.
Not as good as Helga's, but
Oh.
still pretty good.
And what adventure did we have, Helga?
Oh, just I played a getting to know you game. We'll put it that way. With the the tarot reader that I'm assuming
reader.
is from here. I don't know. Like I don't know if I don't know if Seraphina would know who Tabitha is. Is what I'm.
Well,
getting
if
at.
you
Like,
do you mention as tarot reader or do you mention Tabitha?
I would mention Tabitha, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Not familiar with her. I mean, a lot of people offer services around here, and they just come and come go. She might not be part of our specific flock. She might just be coming in and providing some services and heading out. Many traders and people with different kind of proper merchant skills come in here to make a decent coin, as long as we know they're not a threat to us or, offering to give up our location to the enemy. I mean, they can come and go as they see fit. She probably has a license to enter in. So
Yeah, I'll just say I now understand why Mixus enjoys sleeping in bed so much, and that's all you need to know.
all right.
But again, morning was. I
Uh,
woke up in a little. There may have been some damage at one of the hotels. Oops.
Wow, you got
Um,
wild, didn't ya?
Yeah, like I said, the morning was a little dicey. So yeah.
You lived some life.
If anyone asks, no, I didn't break anything in the hotel.
That's what I heard.
And on to someone else now. How was your guys' night?
Oh, so good.
Hey.
So good. Fierna won the battle championship or whatever
She's
it
such
was.
happy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good fight.
Good
I
fight.
give Firna a high five, like a crisp high five.
Oh, you attended the fights. Well, congratulations for winning. I have not heard the results yet, but I'm glad to see that you were able to succeed. It makes me feel comfortable with conversations ahead. But that's good. Very good. She looks out at the rest of the crew in there. As discussed, can the rest of you head out, with the exception of Mr. Karfta? Can you all give us a few minutes while we can attend to business? Yes, Princess. Has the rest of them head out and head outside the tent's walls as the maester is standing there. Kind of a mixture of clothing between like a wizard and a cleric, mostly robes with some later pauldrons on, a couple bracers. Has a sword on the back, but looks like not strong enough to truly wield it, and has got a staff on his side. Seraphina mentions to all of you. All right, so a couple things before we proceed. One is why you're here. Whether or not you're curious or just taking it as one step at a time, I promise you some answers. First of all, again, I apologize about what happened. Our organization is very familiar with the matrons, and it's sad to see that their final act is to bring you here. But they were discussing us about you, and the madam was a dear friend to the Soaring Flame, and let's just say she had a vision, and she mentioned a few of you a few days ago. So if she decided to sacrifice her life to bring you here, I feel that is worthy to earn a little bit of my trust. As far as from then on, as far as the why, I don't know what you know about the war, but we are fighting it. I'm not asking you to fight the war for us. I'm just asking we provide shelter, we provide security, and we can use your talents to help us with specific tasks. Before I can tell you about those tasks, I need you to agree that this is something that you're willing to do.
Absolutely.
Sure.
Will it be an adventure?
There'll definitely be plenty of adventure involved.
And there will be a story to tell?
There must always be a story to tell. I don't
Okay,
even know
then
if
fine.
it's my story is great and still is right in itself, and I'm sure all of you will have a story that'll last on beyond the ages if you decide to follow this route.
Okay, then I'm fine. I'll go
Well.
wherever they go.
What about
Sounds
you, Luna?
glorious.
You down to keep going?
I'm going wherever Mixus goes, so wherever. As she just looks as Seraphina just looks at the Meester, as Seraphina takes her hands, and as she starts lowering them, all the torches and all the lights start to dim as much as possible in the room. Please, whatever you do after this point, do not move from your current position. Maester, if you don't mind. All right, if you want. As he steps right in the middle, smacks his staff against it. As you start seeing like this weird void of energy start going to the right of Seraphina. And starts expanding to about a 6-foot radius and about an 8-foot radius. Until you see this black portal. Until he takes his hand and he starts pulling, and you see a chain come out as he grabs a chain. And then he starts pulling this hex on this chain. As you see this tall man come out. Barred by hands, legs, torso, and his mouth is covered. All attached to the chain. He looks strong enough to break free, but it looks like the hex of the actual spell is making him a slave to the chain's effects. Who here is familiar with the... And this is Seraphina talking. Who here is familiar with the old gods? For this
No
realm,
DM,
at least.
who is? Who is familiar with
It's
the
your
old
story.
gods?
Are any of you familiar with the old gods? Do any of you train in the ways of the old gods? It's up to you.
I think I would be aware of them.
Okay. You can give me a
Say too
religion. You
much.
can give me a religion check on the creature.
Okay.
I
11.
feel like I would dabble, but it would be so far removed that it wouldn't be worth,
Sure.
like, actually.
What'd you get?
No.
What'd you get, Xander?
11.
11. All right. So you don't recognize the creature.
Okay.
She looks at you. This is... As she just looks at him and he looks at her. No offense, friend, but you're an abomination. As you see this tall man, grayish pigment skin, high pointed elvish ears, braided hair. Looks like he has a mixture of scar tattoos, where the tattoos themselves he was born with, not actually created, as they're embedded in his skin, not bubbling off of it. At first you think he is a Goliath, but then you look at further and you notice between the ears, the different kind of features on him, the bone structure, either he is a far descendant of a Goliath that has been far past diluted with other races, or he's something else entirely. Look in his eyes, they're almost glowing crimson as if he flows with eldritch energy. Well, to explain him, I need to explain a little bit of myself. I once was much like you. I traveled the world. I had a purpose. I had friends. And one of them was a caster of sorts. And Unfortunately, they are lost now. The only remains of what is left of them is with this man. Due to black magic and dark arts of all different kinds, this god was brought back to life in my friend's image. He is both a god named Af and my friend Norin. He created some
Lore, the lore.
He created some disturbances a while back when he was brought, but it seems like my friend's spirit within him has made him unable to kill. So, him and I struck a bargain. He's missing a piece of himself. I need something in response from him. As much as I have friends, allies, companions, I miss my friends. I don't have any family left, and they're the last of my family. And Norin was taken from us. But he was taken due to black magic. Therefore, his spirit still exists. With the agreement that we have, Af is willing to accept Norin back within him as a partnership as they once had. But this is to do something like this is bending nature in the wrong way. Af's creation is already messing with the laws of nature, him just being around. The reason why he's shackled and is in a portal is so others don't see him. His mere existence bleeds dark energy into the area, and he can't control it. To you, he looks like a man that is shackled here against his will, and as you see him, as he looks more very sorrowful, he is here by choice. There is a problem that I have here. I do not know the location of where Norin's spirit resides. At this point, you all start hearing, and Murfta, you see someone enter the fort. Immediately, all guards create a procession line, letting this person enter in. The group yourself, you start hearing a bunch of soldiers. The matron's arrived. Take your positions. Do not look at her directly. As all soldiers make a whole line and immediately push all civilians away. As they're creating a whole block of a line, and only Murphy you see is because the shades are closed on the tent. You can't see who's coming in, but you notice an ethereal glow of almost like an aqua blue radiating from someone walking down. Seraphina mentions to all of you, I'm going to ask a favor of all of you. One of many. But please, keep quiet. Do not speak to her. And for God's sake, keep your weapons at your side. She just asked you, move to the sides.
Just quietly disperse.
Yep.
At this point, the group inside starts seeing a light blue ethereal glow start to come in. As the
Did she put the dude back in the portal, or
No,
is
he's
he
still there.
out there? Oh, okay.
Seraphina mentions, Maester, would you mind getting the door? He's like shaking on his way there as he's going there. He takes like his staff and he just drapes it over. As you all see a tall, sea blue, looks like an Aquarian humanoid wearing thick paladin-style armor, carrying a long staff that is taller than even herself. Armor and almost a drape that has like a trail of a dress on it. At first, you notice she's walking, but then you notice that the air underneath her creates an inch off the ground where she doesn't even touch the ground as she walks. As she walks with grace. Anybody who has a proficiency in religion or arcana, you can roll it.
Okay.
Yay! Roll something.
Ooh, that was pretty good.
Oh, I got a natural 20 and it's a
Okay.
24.
I got a 19 plus 2. Yeah, so 21.
So we're going to
Anybody
get
else
two different
Of
aspects.
religion? Or arcana? Okay.
Okay, so we're going to give two different
Mine was
aspects here
arcana.
because Mixus, you are not from this realm, and Xander,
Yep,
you are.
and mine was arcana.
So for Mixus first, you at least recognize, it doesn't matter which realm you're from. Gods are gods. You can definitely tell who is walking in here. This is definitely a god. And based off her look and her movement, she is dangerous. Her energy itself is radiating as if she cannot stay in this form for long without harming other people. You know that gods holding their natural form in the actual mortal area is actually almost like a plague. But she's still walking here the way she is. Xander, what'd you get?
I got a 21.
And is that religion?
Yes.
Okay. Xander, you know, about 6 years ago, the god of fate and destiny was converted into 3 gods of fate and destiny. To you, she sticks out like a sore thumb. As you see one of the fates walking down. Triton. Once being the queen of the Ibris Kingdom, now resigning her title to become a fate with her 2 friends. But currently she is only here by herself. But she does not look pleased, as you see Alara of Valerian with her title now as the Sea God of Fate. For perspective, to now know what she looks like, because plenty of you want to know.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
Fun. That's awesome.
Okay.
I had to make sure that Amanda liked it first.
Of
Yeah.
course. Yep.
I need to draw that.
So you see a long, sheer, like, everything on her is glowing. The cape is almost like see-through, but the luminescence off of it is glowing like crazy with the actual outfit, as it is the purple that accents her. She's got this long teal dress that has a mixture of armor and almost like sheer mixed in one, as she's got like these spiked paladins on and this long, what looks like an actual sea staff with a crown that starts off in the front and actually embeds under her hair and comes out at points.
Cool.
Xander, you would know that she was once upon a time a very good friend of Seraphina. Yet you see that right now they are not happy to see each other. As she steps in front, looks at all of you, just to scan the room, as she has a very stoic look on her face right now. Not showing a smile, not showing much anger, but she's just keeping a straight, solid lock. As she immediately looks at the maester, leave. as you wish, as he just backs out without even asking Seraphina for permission as he leaves the tent. She looks at Seraphina. These the ones? They are the ones. Have you been good? I have been fine. So, let's get to business. I can't be here for too long. The answer is no. But you don't even know what I'm going to ask. Based off of the creature you have here, he should be dead. And I should kill him right where he stands. You want to bring back Norin. Norin's gone. Fate has decided that he is gone, and therefore he will stay gone. But he was our friend. I don't fucking care. Myself, V, and Gladlin now dictate fate. And we've been spending the past 5 years fixing all the mistakes that has happened when Gladlin was in power. This is one of those mistakes. The only reason why I have killed him where he stands and killed you for bringing him here is because of who you are. Nothing more, nothing less. What about the other thing? The fighter? You want to bring him back? No. He fucked with fate too. We gave him a chance. We told him he needs to fix it. Kill the person he brought back. Then he cheated us. He's gonna stay cursed. I don't care why you need him. He stays cursed. As Seraphina at this point starts both crying and screaming. I have no one left. I joined Armoros, and she abandoned me. I had you. You all decided to take these spots, which is fine. Now you're all are acting nothing like I remember you. I lost Norin. What do I have left? I've lost my family. What do you expect me to do? You want me just to run this army and just be nothing but an emotionless statue? You do what you must do. But I will not help you. Does anybody want to do anything? Okay.
This wants to go over to Seraphina
Oh,
and
boy.
hold her hand.
Oh god.
Just
She actually is willing to accept it.
hold her hand. I'd stand there completely quiet, looking down, not staring at the god at all. Try to give her respect and just hold the hand of Seraphina.
As she immediately grabs your hand tight, and she's like shaking due to the anxiety.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Helga's not gonna move, but she's silently crying just because she resonates with Seraphina's like loss of everything with the recent attack on the island. So she's gonna like look at Seraphina and like tears will be down her face, but she's not gonna say anything, but like she does empathize with what she's going through.
Okay.
Yeah, Renora has been intently watching this whole thing go down, and then as soon as Seraphina is like, I have nothing, gonna be like, oh, that hits a little too close to home. Start no longer making contact with anything or anybody, just, is this over?
Sure, I guess
like,
Xander
oh,
would
they're
be kind of aware of who is in the room,
Mm-hmm.
but then also like trying to process that in his dreams, and he's kind of like frightened. But
Freaking out.
yeah, it's kind of freaking out.
Fiona is just gonna stand there and just say, so you have the option to help your family and friends and you're just gonna let them die?
As she just like turns to you full body. That's what fate decides. I'm not here to choose. I'm here to make sure things go correctly. Too many things went by the wayside in the past 55 years that the less gods of fate were dead. We decided for my friend to take over, and unfortunately he failed. He could not handle the power on his own, so we decided to split it amongst the three of us. We took this burden, and now this is what we have to do. You might all think that I'm being unfair, but I am literally the god of fate and destiny, and I will make sure that I enforce these laws, even if I have to kill everyone in this room.
Oh, I don't think that'll be necessary.
I think I'd rather just take fate in my own hands.
Take like a tiny step away from fear.
Yeah, we're all like,
Oh, look
Like,
there.
Helga's gonna step closer to
Fiona,
Fiona and be
give
like,
me,
yeah, I
give
don't
me a
like,
persuasion check. Convince her
don't
of
like-
your fortitude.
I don't like people telling me what
Oh,
to
you know
do.
what? Actually, no. I'm sorry. Let's change this because you're trying to actually show her your fortitude. So actually, give me a Constitution check.
I'm gonna turn blue and soft snow's gonna start to fall because I'm scared. And
Me,
sad at the same time.
Terrified.
But that's what makes this is gonna do. She's turning blue and there's snow starting to fall, and because she's holding Seraphina's hand, like her hand
Oh,
is sizzling.
getting cold, yeah.
What'd you get?
Joe,
Yeah.
con save.
Yeah. Or
20 for 25.
Okay. All right. So she looks at you and she's trying to give you a stare down as you are trying to convince her as the best way you can that you do not need destiny's path.
I'm like shaking as I'm staring at her.
As she stares at
Helga's
you,
gonna grab Fiona's hand, like, in a show of support. We got this.
she looks at you. She relaxes her posture. Well, she looks back at Seraphina. At least you got some muscle behind you. And people that are willing to fight gods to get the job done. As much as I, as a god, hate that, I am still Rin. And Rin loves that. So, I'll give you a choice. As she looks at Seraphina, to your friends. Sounds like you're willing to put them on a chopping block, sacrifice these 6 people to save 1. Maybe 2. Sounds like you want 2 bodies. It should be up to them to do this. She immediately takes her hand and she starts wiping into the air as you see Mixus, you start seeing exactly what you saw in your dream. A realm made of darkness and death. This is where she wants you to go. To the Shadowfell. This is where spirits go when they're not killed correctly. Your friend, Norin, our friend Norin, this is where a spirit went. He died due to an act of black magic. His fate was not his own. That is true, but still his fate. But she also wants to retrieve another person. Someone who is specifically both manipulated fate and, when we gave him an option to reconcile, he cheated us one more time to save his loved one. She wants him as well. I don't know why. I don't really care. To defy fate and to go to one of the darkest places in the universe, would you do this for a woman you barely know?
Who
This is too terrified to talk.
who are these Guy, who are these two to you? I want to address Seraphina.
She looks, well, one is Norin.
Okay, but like, who is Norin to you?
Norin is a friend. He is the closest thing I have family. Same thing as Rin. My parents are dead. I have no living relatives left. And they stuck with me till the end. Norin's the last one I have left that hasn't succumbed to this. A friend that I see but has lost every year, loses a piece of herself to this fate destiny bullshit.
And this other person she's mentioning?
Give me a persuasion check to try to see if you can convince her who the other person is.
Persuasion, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. 1.
What'd you get?
Oof.
A
Nope.
1. It was a 2 with a -1, so a 1.
You wouldn't know him. His title would probably never have hit you.
No.
But
This
just
is why I'm
he's-
just genuinely asking.
to know his name would, as she just kind of like looks at Rin, would apparently fuck with fate. So best bet is that if she allows us to do this, I should not tell you his name. All I know, she looks at Rin. Rin put him here.
Okay.
As a, what do you call it? A statement? I need him. He knows the Aberrant Kingdom in and out, and he betrayed them. I need that. Not only that, but he is a very valued warrior that knows the Shadowfell. If you can find him, he can probably help you find Norin. So, our deal...
Will he?
Hmm?
Though, like, just because we find him doesn't guarantee that he'll help us.
If you tell him you're part of the Soaring Sun, he'll help you.
Why is he not here now then?
Weren't you listening, Renora?
No.
Rin sent him here as a no. Rin sent for some reason. Rin sent him there as a statement because he betrayed them or
Punishment.
something.
Okay, no, I just
Yeah.
got confused between people. Sorry.
He's imprisoned.
You may not be able to give us his name. Can you at least tell us what he looks like so we make sure we
Mhm.
find the right person?
Right person.
So you want us to go to where she has this guy in prison to break him out, and
And
we're making this
Norin.
plan in front of her?
And the Shadowfell.
What?
Well, I'm just
Yep.
not sure if we're gonna be able to like go and talk it out. Like it seems like this is kind of a
No, yeah, no, this is what Renora is saying to Seraphina.
Rin interrupts and says, she believes that because the matron saw a vision of you, of all of you, that you're the chosen ones to go to the Shadowfell and save him. That you have a destiny ahead of you. I don't see it. But she believes in you. And I believe that's good enough for her. Seraphina, if this is what you want and you can convince them, I will give you his location and he can help you find Norin.
Okay.
If we do this, will this help defeat the devils that took over the island?
Seraphina looks at Rin. Rin just looks like, that has nothing to do with me. Seraphina looks, if we have Norin and we have the other, first thing we'll do is take care of Khalid. It will definitely be a huge help, and I can at least separate my forces so we can all head over there and deal with them. Probably, she looks at Rin, probably for sure, many of those devils are actually from the Shadowfell. They probably still have a tie there. Do not be surprised if you encounter one of them, but it might be to our benefit. Instead of fighting them all at once, you'll be able to fight them individually.
You can pick them off.
And if they're in the Shadowfell realm, they follow the Shadowfell's laws of physics. Here, they're immortal. There, they are not.
Okay. And if we do this, we're not gonna like get on your shit list, right? Looking at Rin.
No.
Oh,
Your
thank
fate
God.
is in Seraphina's hands. If you die, that's on her.
Okay.
No offense to any of you. Your deaths would mean less than nothing to me.
That's fair.
Well, that hurts.
What?
Goddamn.
Why is that hurt? She knows nothing about it.
But everything happens according to fate, right?
Hey, remember, Renora, I'm new to religion, all right? Like, give
It's
me
not a religion thing. It's a you just met somebody. Why?
You just, Helga's just like, yeah, I just met someone too, and you know how that wound up. So, Helga's standards are pretty low.
That's not what I'm saying, but okay. I'm saying
No, but
you
that's
don't
how.
know.
No,
You
I
haven't
know,
met
but that's
this
how
person
Helga's.
before.
That's
Why
how
would you
Helga's
care
interpreting
what
it.
happens to them? But anyway, what do
Bestie.
you guys say?
I mean, I'm assuming this is a we have to go right now kind of situation.
It
Seeing
kind of
as
feels
the
like it. I feel like we
portals are.
missed our window of leaving because we were supposed to be here at fucking
We weren't
dawn
here
break.
when we were supposed to
That's the
be.
word. Break dawn. I was gonna say nope. Dawn break. And here we are
Daybreak.
at like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Daybreak. Thank you.
That works.
Break dawn.
Break dawn.
Break down.
It's like break dance,
Yeah.
but with light.
No.
This
With
would be
glow
an
sticks.
emergency. Not to rush any of you. I understand that this is a uncomfortable situation for everyone. Trust me, I'm as uncomfortable as you are. And I'm putting a lot of faith in you, as Ren is putting a lot of trust in me to get this done without overly pissing her off, and V and Gladwin. As she squeezes on the Mixus' hand tighter. As you can mix this, you can start to see Seraphina's hair start to almost turn from regular hair to more straight embers.
Her hand is sizzling because I'm blue and I'm like there's snow falling around me because I'm terrified right now.
Rin goes, all right, fine. But I have a few demands. One, there's a timetable on this. None of you are from the Shadow Realm, therefore you will die in the Shadow Realm if you're there for too long. I will not be put on myself to have you die without knowing the consequences. I will give you 1 month in the Shadowfell. Upon that, you will be pulled back, if you're not already back the way it is. Whether or not you have retrieved the 2 members, or 1, either you succeed or you fail. 2, you tell no one about this. If any other gods find out that you're heading to the Shadowfell due to the god of fate and destiny, a possible war could happen. Any of you that have any patrons, do not tell them anything.
What do I tell them?
You tell them nothing.
No, nothing, Xander. Come on, keep up. Just don't say anything. It's that easy.
You make that sound easy.
Last condition.
You've been doing it this whole time, man. Just don't say. Continue not saying.
There are 6 of you. My spell can take 7. I advise you to get a 7th person. The more, the better chances you have of doing this and doing it correctly.
I may have someone in mind.
Retrieve them now.
Like right now?
Seraphina just like looks over. Just go.
And I'm just
I'm gonna open the tent flap. Do I see Murph out there?
Murph, where would you be?
You're muted.
Still sitting on the side drinking, very confused because I just watched a group have that whole interaction with this guy, and then a blue glowing thing go into the tent. And I think there might be something in this meme, but I haven't figured that quite out
So
yet.
you're like looking at Murpha, just like looking inside, like almost kind of like looking inside of his actual mug, be like,
I pull him. Murph!
Oh,
Come on.
Run
Sure,
over
why
to
not?
her.
Poof, 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 poof.
It's a heavy jump. What? What?
You know, you fought really well. You remind me of my tribe. You want to join us for a mission?
What kind of mission?
Yes or no?
Oh,
There'll be a lot of fighting. It's fun. You get to hit things. You
Do I
can use
get
those
to
tools
drink
on
and
like
hit
that.
things? Can I drink and hit things?
You can drink and hit things.
I do like hitting, and I do like drinking. Fuck it! I'm in!
Guys, he's in.
oh boy. Oh, what do we sign him up for? Oh,
All
Serafina's
right.
like, all right, so we have 7.
Oh boy.
So, we're all good with this? Just like scope around the room, look at everybody's faces, like, yeah,
I'm new
Jesus is
here. I'm here for the
crying.
madness.
Fierna is dead. Helga is dead.
Seraphine just like looks at everyone's like,
Helga's down to do whatever it takes to get her home back.
Xander
So she's...
is
as a
on-
little bit of a
on the
nudge, Seraphine
fence.
just kicks over one of the chests as you just see just a giant pile of gold inside chest. Take it now.
Oh, well,
Think
you
of it.
should have led with that.
I know when someone has
A
eye
lot
for
of
gold.
fucking need.
Share it between all of you. Take it now. Think of it as an advancement. If you
Okay.
decide to if you make it back, which I hope you will, and you decide to stick with us, I'll pay you regularly. But think of this as like
As
a
soon
starter.
as she said, take it now, Renora's already over there.
You find
Yeah,
out that
I'm
it's even
already
it's a
on-
little bit
I'm
heavy for
already
you.
like, yeah, that's great. Keep telling the story. Fantastic. Great.
Yeah,
Small
how
shit,
much?
right? Yeah.
We gotta divvy it up between our
Yes.
us. So how much is in there?
It's
Less
100,000
now.
gold
You
pieces.
snooze, you lose.
Sorry,
It's
Yeah.
100,000 gold pieces
between 7.
between 7. Well, don't count
First.
Luna. So
We'll just
between
do
6.
6.
Yeah, don't count
Okay.
Luna.
Can I humbly ask, like, do we have to leave immediately? Can I finish
Feel
my
like-
mission to my god? It was like a 3-day thing. We're kind of like on the start of like 1 of 3 days.
Give me a persuasion check.
We're so good at this. Very okay. 11.
What is the mission? And I'll tell you if you can do it or not.
We have to be reunited with Engie, a
In
warrior
Kern's
out
Gap.
at Kern's Gap, and he is supposed to lead us to a man that is screwing with the gods, and may
And we're
have
supposed to deal
connection.
with him or something to that effect. But I guess he's causing the gods unease, and I was tasked as a sort of redemption mission to see to it that he's dealt with in some way. But we don't know what the name of this person is. We just know that he knows some guy named NG, and he's usually at a tavern, and he's in Kern's Gap, and this guy would know where to or who to have us talk to.
No, so what it is that you got to meet up with Engie.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Engie has a problem that needs to be dealt with, and you need
Yes.
to deal it. Engie can't do it due to a specific reason that you weren't told. So you're contracted to do it for him. So you're supposed to find Engie, and he's supposed to tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Rin looks at you. I'll meet you in the middle. I'll take away travel time, and I will send you there. You get 1 day, and I'll pull you back. 24 hours. Take it or leave it.
That's
We'll take-
fine with me.
Well, that's
All right.
fine. It's better than nothing.
All of you start to feel like a glow on you. Every single one, including Murph. Say goodbye to
Sorry.
Seraphina. You'll be back in 24 hours. As she just claps her hands, as all of a sudden you just go into just a fade. As you appear in the daytime, Mixus with her hand still up. As you appear next to a tower, next to a long lake. Springtime weather. As you turn around, you notice you're in a small town with a sign called Curran's Gap.
Yay.
And that's where we're going to end it for the night.
Oh my
Quick
gosh.
question. You said 100,000 gold, correct?
100,000.
Okay.
Money, money, money.
That is more gold I think I've ever had.
Well, FYI, you are not going to make
We
any
must
gold
yourself.
inside the Shadowfell.
Please
So,
yourself.
this
Yeah,
is, yeah.
Money.
Yeah, but who needs gold in the Shadow Realm?
that's true as well.
Is there going to be a friendly Shadow Realm vendor there? Like,
Could be a specter. Hey!
hey!
I am planning to have the...
What do you?
Hey,
I'm
you're
planning to
getting
have the
close
Resident
here.
Evil
I'm in
4
the
guy being
Shadow
like,
Realm. What do you need?
what you buying?
Yeah, what you
selling?
buying?
What you need? An eyeball, a hand, testicle? I got them all.
So,
My hopes and dreams. What?
Oh, God.
you guys are leaving it off in Kern's Gap. You guys will get 1 day to complete the mission given to Xander and Helga
Yes.
to complete it.
Mhm.
Detour. A.
Hey.
In 24 hours. So right now, the time you're being sent there is at noon. You will be
Gosh.
automatically teleported back to the exact same positions you are at noon the following day.
Oh
Makes
gosh.
sense.
Sorry, it's what gap again?
Currens.
Currens.
Currans. Currens Gap.
Thank you.
For anybody who do not know, this is Dira's hometown from the other campaign.
Yep.
Oh.
It's a mining town.
hmm
Dang.
It's all connected, folks.
This is
All-
It's
also
all connected.
the FYI. This is also the most southern town in all of the realm. All of you would
Oh,
pretty much
okay.
know, except for Mixus, that past this lake is uncharted. It's not like it's the end of the world. It is that anybody who tries to chart anything past this lake that surrounds Curran's Gap never gets found again.
Oh.
They just fall off to the side. It's fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're flat. They're flat Earth people, so they just fall off the side.
We just flip the coin over and keep going, you know?
Also, taking into
I like
account
that.
that most of you would know that Curran's Gap is in the Aegis's continent, aka the continent of the Aberrant Kingdom. So, I don't know if she's here or if she went.
She is.
Okay.
She's
But
writing down stuff.
The person who would probably not be a big fan of where you are would be Firna, since you are back at the place you tried to escape.
Oh no.
Sorry.
So, yes, that is the end of the session today. I could have it go longer, but that is a good spot to stop.
That's fair.
So the group is now all together. You guys have some gold. You guys could essentially take a couple hours to go buy something with the gold if you want to, but depending on how you want to do it, maybe every minute counts.
Cinnamon
Buying the whole
rolls.
fucking town. This fort is ours now.
We
own the
island.
But
We
thank you
own
for
this
everybody.
town.
Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a good night.
Good
No, no, no.
night.
Am I still